Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Superboy Man of Tomorrow because Man of Tomorrow was part of the round robin that happened in 2022, and we're finally getting the book where it's retelling Superboy's "Oh, I need to go and find myself" story again, even though we've had several Superboy stories with that same premise. And it's not even like it's doing it with John Kent or anything. It's doing it with literally Connor Kent, who already went through this storyline again, and it feels kind of dirty of DC with this story because they're trying to phase him out for other characters as if these writers don't know what to do with the character. First off, it's already bad enough that they kind of de-aged him. What happened to all the muscle mass that he had before 2011? You know what I'm saying? What happened to all of that? Then, you brought him back into the universe. He's thinking that he's coming back to a normal universe like the rest of us thought. And you kind of make it where everybody forgets about him except for Ma and Pa Kent. They're the only two people who recognize Connor Kent. As if the death of Superman didn't happen, even though the death of Superman did happen. For some reason, Connor just wasn't part of it, which makes absolutely no logical sense. Because if you read Death of Superman and Funeral for a Friend and the aftermath of the Rise of the Superman, you would know that Connor plays an important, integral role to that storyline. So, again, it is kind of crazy. Like y'all stuck in that 90s thing with him where he's starting all over again as if he doesn't know what he needs to do. So because he's being rejected by his family and the world around him, he's like, hey, I need to go off into space and find my own self. But he already did that when he did Superboy with the Superboy and the Ravengers, and even in his own solo run that he did in the 1994 run, where he actually did that, where he got away from Cadmus, he left Metropolis, he went to Hawaii, discovered himself, came back, joined the Teen Titans and everything. So it's kind of weird that we're still going and doing the same bullshit with Connor Kent when it was obvious. Like I said, you could also do the 2010 pick up from where the 2010 Superboy run left off. I think it was 11 issues. It was supposed to be a new ongoing series for Connor Kent where he decided that he's going to settle in Smallville and be the protector of Smallville, and that way he can have a life outside of Metropolis and the Teen Titans. He was moving on, he was growing, and for y'all to regress that shit back makes absolutely no sense. It is asinine how dumb DC can be and how dumb this story kind of is. I will give it credit. The art is good. And I do like the fact that they did remember that Superboy does have technical telekinesis, but still, it's kind of like, what are we doing right now? Why are we regressing certain characters back? You know what I mean? Like, how many times are we going to go through this same nonsense again and again and again and again until, it gets tiring? I'm Tim Drake, the same thing. Oh, I have to discover myself. I don't know what to do because DC claimed that they don't know what to do with the character. And it's just like, motherfuckers, y'all have two characters that have history and lore and have their own solo runs that show their character development and growth. You decided to regress their asses for no damn reason. Move those characters along. That's all you gotta do. Pick up from where the stories left off at. From pre-New 52. That's all you had to do. Hell, even though I hated the New 52 Teen Titans, at least they were doing something with the characters. But now, y'all act like y'all don't know what the hell to do with the characters. And it's not that damn hard. It's really not. I just think that it's time to let go of trying to keep these characters stagnated, and that's what I was so upset about with the New 52 is that you had characters actually progressing throughout the DC universe. Characters were moving on, new relationships were forming, characters was growing, changing, you know what I mean? And instead of expanding on that, you said, hey, let's reboot and let's give all the stories to the regular characters instead of the characters like Connor's story. The Connor Kent story, when he returned, should have been like a continuation of his 2 solo runs that he had. That's really what you should have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Not regressing him back in his 90s look, not demuscleizing him, not making the world forget who he is besides Paul and Mon Kent. It's weird. It is super weird that all of the character development that he had and all the stories he had, y'all just said, nah, fuck it. So let's try it again. Because he's been rejected by everybody, so why don't he leave Earth and do his own thing? Okay, or you could just have him in his own city. You know how like Nightwing, you know that character, how you set him up in his own city, and then you gave him his own villains or whatever. Do the same thing with Superboy, where he could be set up in Kansas or whatever, and things can be happening in Kansas. Y'all have a show called Smallville, where a lot of crap was happening in Kansas, Smallville, Kansas, that made no sense. Who the hell cares? But at least it would have been something for Connor, where he doesn't have to worry about, where he wouldn't have to be overshadowed by John and Kara and Superman and those twins and Power Girl and the Chinese Superman. You know what I'm saying? You could easily do that. Or move him back over to Hawaii. He was doing such a great job being a protector of Hawaii, if you want to. Or give him his own metropolis-like city, if you need to. I don't care how you do it, but I don't know if going through the regression of, oh, I need to find myself, and maybe leaving the world, the earth, I can find my own way in the world. It's just kind of dumb at this point, because we've seen it. It'd be different if it was another character, but since I've been reading Connor Kent, Superboy stuff, it is regression, and it's like the same old story. Like, why can't y'all just move forward with these characters? It's really not that damn hard. The characters are right there. The stories are right there. The information for these characters are right here. What's so wrong with that? Why did you feel the need to regress them, bring the characters back, just to be like, we don't know what to do with them? Are you kidding me? When fans are telling you what they want with those characters. But instead, you gotta create shit like Yara Floyd, Jace Fox, John Kent, aged up bisexual bullshit. Then if you do something with some of these characters, oh, wouldn't it be cool if Tim Drake become bisexual? Wouldn't it be cool if Cassie tries to help the new Wonder Girl be Wonder Girl? Wouldn't it be cool if people forgot that Impulse existed? Wouldn't it be cool if Connor Kent wasn't remembered except for Paul and Mon Kent, so he needs to go on a journey to find himself? Why? Why? That is so dumb. Stop with the nonsense. I mean, it's an interesting story, but I don't like the premise of the reason why it's happening is because Connor needs to find himself. And it's stupid. I don't think Connor needs to find himself. Connor was fine before the New 52. It's like y'all not understand that. Get that through y'all thick skulls. These characters were fine before the New 52. Nobody asked you to reboot the characters. Nobody asked you to change the characters' origins at all. All you have to do is just pick up from where the fucking characters left off at. Isn't that what supposed to be? Isn't that what Rebirth was supposed to be? Isn't that what Rebirth was supposed to be? Jesus Christ. Idiots. But anyway, it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Did you guys read Superman Man of Tomorrow? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.